I'm gonna do like the most dick move ever and just like spam this shit. Just do this shit until I get banned. I'm gonna just do this shit until, bro. I'm just gonna do a little trolling. We do a little trolling up in here. Alright, I think shut your bitch ass up. That's funny. I'm on UFC. This is so funny. I want to get banned though. I want to do, like, this guy pisses me off. I just want to, like, I don't know, do a little trolling to this dude. I don't know why he's not timing me out. Alright. Good, decent amount of promotion I just did for my YouTube. That guy would not shut up. Oh, I got 2 viewers. Let's go. Ugh. Alright. I want to see what these little chudsters is this the method, chat? Like transitioning YouTube to Twitch to YouTube and just rage bait UFC content creators and have text speed. That might be the formula, honestly, to get famous. Just rage baiting everyone. Just like become the most unlikable streamer ever, but you become famous off doing it. That might be the method, honestly. That might be the method. It's like the Colbyton method. Just be an asshole. I don't know. Not ethical though. Definitely not ethical, but illegal. I don't know. All right, do some more. That guy was an asshole. That's the only time I would ever do that shit. That guy is a fucking dickhead. I don't know. I was trying to have a conversation, and just kicked me out for no reason. I tried to ask him about like basic questions about the UFC. I know this guy. This guy looks just like Armin. I think you remember this dude. I have 2 people on my stream. On Twitch, it's gonna say if like there's X amount of people watching you. But there are, in fact, 0 people watching me right now. But yeah, people actually pulled up to my stream, so that means something. What the fuck is he talking about? What am I hearing, bro? This guy actually seems chill. He's like sending me a DM. I mess with the dude. How do I send this guy a DM? Join the fan club. No, I want to join like Eric MMA. All right. Or, alright, that guy was actually so. Dude, that guy's fucking chill. Alright. Oh! Am I watching, bro? Oh. Let's go. This girl's cool. She knows who Justin is. Alright, listen, like, I'm gonna make this video real quick for TikTok, and I'm sick right now. That's how dedicated I am to this UFC content thing. But, realistically, this is how the White House is probably gonna look, like, realistically. Because, for one, Alex Pereira wants to fight in the card, but number two, John Jones says something about arthritis, but I feel like if Alex Pereira is gonna fight, it needs to have to be a super fight, you know? I don't know why people hate on this fight, Justin Gaethje versus Ilya. It makes sense. Like, he's an interim champion. He has to fight him. Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. People say I'm a casual for wanting this fight, but everyone wants this fight. The casuals and veterans of the sport that have been watching this. Peter Yan versus Sean O'Malley. Listen, the reason why I have Sean O'Malley and Peter Yan because they both want the fight, and that's what's probably going to bring in the money. And also, okay, then we go to, okay, that's what the thing is. And this also, Sean O'Malley technically beat Peter Yan, so Peter Yan actually has a reason to fight Sean O'Malley. There's story about it. Islam Makhachev versus Kamaru Usman. A lot of people told me like Usman only has like was on a win streak, but you're acting like the UFC is like it's unheard of for UFC giving out title shots. You see how much title shots Colby Covington got? You see how much title shots like Dustin Poirier got undeservingly? You probably know I got like 2 undeserved title shots. Like, but also this fight makes sense because Islam wanted to fight Khabib. I mean, no, not that. Said the wrong way. Usman. Usman said straight up that he wanted to fight Khabib back in the day, and Khabib said he was too scared to fight him. But now Usman is old now; he's no longer in his prime. Now Islam is basically Khabib. I'm not trying to be like that. He's basically Khabib. So we're basically getting Khabib versus Usman, but it's not really Khabib versus Usman. But we can just, I don't know. For UFC casuals, can just think it is. Alex Pereira versus John. I don't know how people like argue against this. I don't know how at all. I don't know. I'm not gonna even defend this fight. Khamzat versus Sean Strickland. Okay, Rufi's on like a 6-fight win streak, and if Sean Strickland beats him, you could very argue him having a title shot. You know, like you could really like if even if he like especially if he wins like off of a knockout or like a like very dominant performance. And at this point, Khamzat has been so inactive that he need like Khamzat can fight anyone. I think anyone would complain about it. Max Holloway versus St. Denis. Okay, well, Denis beat Dan Hooker, but basically everyone in the whole fucking lightweight division beat Dan Hooker. Um, I think Max Holloway has to be on the card. I know Michael Chandler will be on the card, but I don't think they're gonna do Michael Chandler versus Max Holloway for a BMF belt because that fight, like, it's not deserving for Michael Chandler at all. Like, he's 2-5 in the UFC, but I think it would be a fun fight. Is it a deserving, like, notable fight? Yeah, I mean, like, Charles Oliveira, like I have reason to believe that Max Holloway, even if Max Holloway like loses against Charles Oliveira, he's still gonna be on the White House card because he's American, and that's what's playing a factor. I feel like. Notice how everyone on this card is American. I made sure of that. I know people are saying, well, Dana said that not all the fighters are gonna be American or something. Like, dude, it's a UFC, it's a White House card, dude. They're gonna want to represent America at its finest, you know? Like, they want America to win. They're going to do as much American fights as possible. Or do you seriously think they're going to do a Brazilian versus a Russian or, like, a French dude versus another French? They're not doing that. It's like, it's on the White House. It's like going to Moscow, having a Rush, like, if we were to go to Moscow and there would be they would, we would, Russia would expect all you Russian fighters on there and they would throw a right if they would. Yeah, that's my point. I think Michael Chandler will be on this card. I don't know who he would be against, but possibly Dan Hooker because they're both on a losing streak right now. Not losing streak, they both lost their fights. But yeah, I think overall this is a good matchmaking card. I don't know why people hate on it because it makes sense stylistically, and I think it's going to make a lot of money. Like they said, it's going to be only 7 fights. I see it being like this. I'll make another video right now after this if they were to do more than 7 fights. Alright, this is part 2 of my video. I'm going to put it if it were to go to 11 fights. So now we're going to be able to put more people. Also, the goal in this video is to try to make sure everyone here is American. And I think this is honestly enough title fights. I don't think we need more title fights, to be honest. Like, 1, 2, 3. Like, 1, 2, 3. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's gonna be. Oh, also Khamzat will be a title shot too. I forgot about that. All right, almost made an oopsie there. Title shot. This could be a BMF belt. Title shot, title shot, title shot, title shot, BMF title shot. So you could argue this is a title shot, but it's just a BMF. If Max Holloway wins, because I know for a fact he's gonna be on this card. Honestly, if I think to start out the event, what they need to do is, I think we can all agree on this. I think, like, get Paddy Pimlet, current state. I don't know why he doesn't have his dreads. Against someone like Dan Hooker, because they already hate each other and they beef online. It makes sense. It makes sense. And this is where it gets a little tricky, because, like, you need them, like, even though there's, like, I'm contradicting myself, because none of these people are American, but it's a good prelim fight, you know. I think that should be the only fight where they don't do an American. But then you gotta like, dude, then like you gotta like, cause like I don't see Michael Chandler not being on this fight because how reliable he is, and I think we can all agree like I don't see a world where Michael Chandler is not gonna be like on a big UFC event because he's a very reliable guy. All right, rankings. All right. Alright, I gotta do the UFC rank. Oh, look for Michael Chandler. I don't see Michael Chandler. There he is. 2024. Oh boy. His haircut is so bad. Like, it's laughable. Okay, you go to lightweight. Like, who do you even like? Ben. Ooh, I think I thought of a good one. Benel Darush. That would be a good one. Low key. Like, uh, I don't know. Like, or Physias. Who do I want to see fight though? Del Rouge. I don't want to see Del Rouge get knocked out anymore, to be honest. But also, I feel like he's getting a little. He's getting like. I feel like honestly, Chandler needs like a good win. So honestly, I think Del Rouge versus Michael Chandler actually makes sense, and I think a lot of people could actually agree with me with this one. This fight is actually pretty good. It's not a terrible pick. It's not a terrible pick. You could argue for like I don't know. You can argue for like a rematch between Dan Hooker, but I think he's more likely to fight Paddy Pimblett, or like him fighting Fiziez. Oh, I'm trying to think of like the other divisions that we could do, but like Joshua Van, I don't think anyone likes Joshua Van, because like how the way he won the belt, like he won the belt off the guy like breaking his arm. I'm not even think the flyweight division should even be mentioned in this conversation. I don't know. I don't know. I think we're like there's some welterweight fights that you could do. Alright, go to the next one. I don't know. But also, you could like, we don't really have that much like heavyweight fights. So you could like Logie for like one of them. Like Derek Lewis, Logie is a good choice because he's American. He's like crazy about Trump. Alright, pound for Bentley. There we go. I'm gonna go to the what? Heavyweight division? Yeah, man's heavyweight division. Okay, let me see who should fight who. Alright, Derek Lewis. We'll beat this fat ass's man. I'm kidding. Derek Lewis will beat the shit out of me. Even though he lost, you could still put him on a prelim because he's fucking American. He's the highest like pound for pound. Like we could also have Circus Blade, but they already did that. But I think even though Derek Lewis lost his fight, he's more like inner. Like people care more about him than the other guy. You could give him Loki, give Derek Lewis like I don't know, make or give him like Vadim Van Demin Locher. Is he on here or no? There's not that much UFC like fighters for the heavyweight division. I'm not gonna give him a UFC fighter if I don't see him on here. Is this the guy? He has a V in his name. I swear he had a V on his name. Let's give him Stipe Miocic. He's still technically active. Like he's technically active. You could say he's active. I don't know, dude. Give him like fucking. I don't know, dude. Give him some like Russian, dude. Russian versus American. Give him like. Give Alexander Volkov pound for pound number 3. I don't know. Give him someone. I don't even care at this point. Give him fucking Tom Aspinall at this point. Give him fucking Tom Aspinall, bro. Make this a talent. I'm kidding, bro. Don't do that. Or I could just for like Sierra Khan for him to like redeem himself. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know who to give. Honestly, like I'm gonna admit to this right now. I don't know who to give Derek Lewis if he were to fight. I'm not good at like heavyweight divisions. But now we gotta go to like I don't know. We've got to go to someone like Khalil. You could also argue for Khalil, but I'm gonna make it a banger freaking fight. You know, like I don't know. I would probably have to do like lightweight division again. Probably put like because there's no way you're not gonna put like I don't know. I think welterweight honestly. You could I think there's some Americans that you could do aside from Usman. Bilal Muhammad is in fact American. You could honestly Bilal Muhammad versus Usman would be a amazing fight. I want to see a rematch between Bilal Muhammad because he's technically American versus Sean 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 Brady or Colby Covington. But I think Sean Brady would be a rematch between them, and he can redeem himself. But I also heard that I don't know Colby Covington should be on the fight card to be honest, because I don't know it would be a good honestly. Give him Colby 10, honestly, or give him fucking Nick Diaz. Give Nick Diaz come out. No, no, I'm gonna do a wild card. I'm gonna do this out of this brain. Give fucking Nick Diaz Bilal Muhammad. If he's because Nick Diaz says he wants to come back and fight a champion. Like low key, Nick Diaz. How about you fight Bilal Muhammad? I think you could actually beat him, even though like I've seen I've seen how you fight Nick right now, and I saw your latest UFC like against Robbie Lawler, and I was very sad for you. But you're technically still in contract. Okay, I think low key. Let me look. Okay, let me review the fight. Low key, I think I kind of cooked to be honest. Like Bilal Muhammad versus Nick Diaz, because Nick Diaz has good jiu-jitsu, so Bilal couldn't just wrestle with him. Low key. No, I cooked. No, I cooked. I cooked. Like you can't say I didn't cook. Like I cooked with this. Like this is a good card.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon.